What kind of person commits an unspeakable crime, dismembers their parents, and vanishes without a trace? That's the haunting question behind the 1965 Icebox murders of Houston, Texas. When police discovered the gruesome remains of Fred and Edwina Rogers, their son Charles became the prime suspect. Yet he disappeared so completely that his story has become one of the most enduring unsolved mysteries in American history. Fred and Edwina Rogers seemed like an ordinary elderly couple. Fred, at 81, was bedridden, while Edwina, 72, took care of their home. But their family dynamic was far from normal. Their son, Charles Rogers, a highly intelligent and accomplished geophysicist, lived with them but barely interacted. He was reclusive, communicating with his parents through notes slipped under his bedroom door. What made things even darker? Fred and Edwina had reportedly exploited Charles for years. They forged his signature to steal money, drained his accounts, and left him financially trapped. This toxic relationship may have driven Charles to a breaking point. On June 23, 1965, neighbors noticed Fred and Edwina hadn't been seen for days. Police arrived for a welfare check, but nothing prepared them for what they found. In the kitchen refrigerator were butchered remains wrapped neatly in newspaper. Fred's head was found in a vegetable drawer, and Edwina's body had been dismembered with surgical precision. The cause of death? Fred's skull was crushed with a hammer, and Edwina was shot execution style. As investigators combed through the house, one thing became clear. Charles was missing. His bedroom, strangely pristine, contained no signs of struggle. A bloody saw found in the home pointed to the dismemberment, but there were no leads on Charles's whereabouts. Charles Rogers became the prime suspect, but his disappearance only deepened the mystery. Evidence suggested he had planned this for years. Maps and journals hinted at a methodical escape, but no trace of him was ever found. Decades later, in 1975, a judge declared Charles legally dead, but with no body, no sightings, and no evidence. His true fate remains one of the case's most perplexing elements. This bizarre story has fueled countless theories. Some believe Charles was a CIA operative, citing his background in geophysics and piloting, skills highly valued during the Cold War. This theory ties him to espionage and even claims he was involved in the JFK assassination. Proponents suggest that his disappearance was orchestrated by intelligence agencies to protect or silence him. Others see a simpler explanation. Years of financial exploitation and abuse pushed Charles to murder his parents in a fit of rage. Another theory suggests mental illness played a role. Charles's isolation and odd communication habits hint at severe paranoia or schizophrenia. Could he have snapped, killed his parents, and fled in delusion? Finally, some think Charles successfully escaped, living out his days under a new identity in another country, perhaps in Mexico or Central America. What do you think happened to Charles Rogers? Share your theories in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Baffling Mysteries for more spine-chilling stories.